Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your financial abundance, money, and career tarot and oracle card reading. This is a reading for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to start off here with your angel number. Today you have the number 1144. This indicates high vibes, divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, higher calling. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. So if you have something planned that's coming up, I don't care if it's a test drive for a car, I feel like it's going to be better than you expect, okay? There's something coming in that will be better than you expect. They keep saying it. All right, my friends, we're going past. We've got the plain, present, the fool, love it, the outcome or the future, dragonfly, and your advice today is the energy of the owl, looking very good. There we go. Looks fantastic so far. So far, so good. All right. And in the past, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles. The present, you've got the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. The outcome, we've got the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups, you and your own energy, doing things on your own energy, and bringing in bank with that King of Pentacles. Your advice is the Nine of Wands. Don't quit 5 minutes before that miracle happens. The Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. So following your intuition, the energy of following your heart, the whispers of your heart. But I also would say with this, I feel like you may have an unexpected turn of events that's going to help you along here too. This is a really great looking reading. We've got two queens, a king, plus you've got the Hierophant Taurus energy, which brings in unity, everything coming together. You have the energy of the plane. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. So things are expanding. Your life is about to expand. Your financial opportunities expanding. If you're looking to relocate or buy a house or a car, this is a wonderful sign that your dream is here, that what you want, if it's like a vehicle you've always wanted, you've been saving for it, there you go, or even a vacation. I feel like recently the money readings have been more about not squandering money, but I do feel like in your case, it's about making a dream or a goal become your reality. So the 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, you might have had a little bit of a rough go of it with that 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you're clear about what you want and you're not settling. And I do feel like you may have had to walk away from a couple of things. If it was you're in the market to buy something or even something like a repair where you thought it was all set and then it's like, this is not what I signed up for. You realize they're using some wonky subcontractor who shows up in a sedan. You know how they do? They come up in these big, expensive trucks, right? To give you the estimate. And then they send somebody who looks like they are not trained at all in a regular car. And it's like, oh God, I can't use this. I get that. Almost like the old bait and switch, like they got you intrigued or interested. And then you realize this is not going to be delivered in the same manner at the same level. Now, I'd also say with this, in terms of career moves, I feel like somebody here, you may have outgrown a career that you're mighty comfortable in. But with the Hierophant, you also, too, it may also be below your skill set, that you have more to offer, that you have more experience, more training. And then if that job is not growing with you, I do feel like you're going to move on, that you won't just stay put here doing kind of the same old, same old. So you've got the Fool energy, which I told you I love. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. So this is your time. And I even get too, if somebody's going on like a cruise ship, trying different foods, being adventurous, kind of living in the moment, okay, taking opportunities. When you get those opportunities, you grab a hold of them, you move on those. And I feel like you have it here. The Ace of Swords, like we've talked about, this is honesty and truth, but it's clarity. It's a wonderful energy if you're signing any type of a contract. If you are traveling, I feel like your itinerary will stay stable, that you'll be moving forward in a way that's crystal clear. Now, the Knight of Cups is also a time of reaching and attaining your goals, that you've got a plan, you've got a vision, and you're moving towards it. The Queen of Wands also tells me that you've got financial success. Her golden gown here, this is an indication of abundance. But I also want to tell you that I feel like people around you are going to want to help you out. They're going to want to see you win. There's no competition around you. There's nobody trying to keep you down. There's nobody that's afraid that you're going to get too much. And so they don't want you to get more because they want it. I feel like you have a very friendly community around you. People will help you. If you're starting a business, they will not be threatened by it. They will not do things to betray you or to do things that would in any way cause you to have a setback. This is promotion. This is moving forward. It's expansion. And especially if it is something with an upgrade, you have it here where you're moving on up. All right. So I definitely feel like you have money coming in and making gains. Now, with this energy of the dragonfly, have the confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. So know that this is a time to believe, to have an unwavering faith, to know that things are moving forward. You don't have any barriers here. There's nothing holding you back. So if you've been wondering about, is now the time? The answer to that is yes. So I love the 10 of Cups with the Queen of Cups, but then the energy of the King of Pentacles makes it all make sense. This is a money reading. So for some of you, it may be somebody who promotes you, who sees you. If you run your own business, I feel like you're going to get customers out the wazoo, where your customers start telling people and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to tell them not to keep spreading the news, but this is getting hard to keep up. I just feel like there's something about this where you're going to have more than you needed. That Queen of Cups will have you really being confident in terms of feeling great about things. There's no worry here. There's nothing stressful. That 10 of Cups tells us that you've worked hard, you paid your dues, you kept looking, you didn't give up, and you found what you were looking for. That 10 of Cups is a wonderful energy for anyone asking about homes or moving. Like once you do it, you'll say, I should have done this a long time ago, that this is what was missing from your life. And so I feel like the outcome on this is going to be having you feeling not only comfortable, but successful. It's beyond just the natural comforts. It is that, but then it goes a step further. So I definitely feel like your outcome is a wonderful situation coming in with money. Now, in the advice here, you have the energy of the owl. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. So you may be moving away from something, as we talked about with that Five of Pentacles, that it might be a bittersweet goodbye, even if it was something you thought was going to be the answer and you looked at it again and said, that isn't going to work. Even if it's like an appliance and you go and measure and you go, oh my God, I fell in love with that range, but it's not going to fit here. I feel like there's something about this, being open to a new idea, being open and knowing your spiritual team is guiding you, because you know what you don't want? The company to bring in that range and be stuck there trying to force it in and causing damage. That is not a good thing for you. So I do feel like with this, they're trying to tell you, they're trying to guide you. And so you keep your wits about you, but it doesn't mean that you stop going. So the Nine of Wands here, I mentioned this wounded warrior. I feel like you've gained a lot. You know a lot. You may be a mentor to other people, or if you have kids who are buying their first houses, that you're the parent that comes along to the open house. You know how that is, where they're like, oh God, they brought their parents. I remember thinking that when I sold my first house, like, oh great, what are they going to say? So with this energy here of the Page of Cups and that Six of Cups, I mentioned before that I feel like people are going to want to help you. So you keep persevering. You have that tenacity, that grit, and I feel like you have the right people coming in that are going to help you make the difference. We're going to take one more card for the good of the cause. And you've got embrace this much deserved time of happiness. Good things are coming for you, Cancer. I love you. I'll be back again soon.